The following program is a UNC Charlotte production.
This is it, game day at UNC Charlotte. You're looking live at Jerry Richardson Stadium, where in just over 30 minutes, the Charlotte 49ers will take the field for the first time. A big dream and new tradition in the Queen City will be realized.
Yes, the Charlotte 49ers will play football in 2013. It's a done deal.
Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Ward, and in the coming moments we'll be showing you some of the sights and sounds from across campus on this landmark day. But first, let's visit a timeline that reminds us of the major events that brought us to where we are right now.
Charlotte 49ers football timeline. 2006. Dr. Philip L. Dubois installed as UNC Charlotte's 4th chancellor. The Charlotte Football Initiative is formed. The grassroots group hopes to bring football to the 49ers. The Board of Trustees authorizes the study of football. March 2007. Chancellor Dubois appoints the Football Feasibility Committee, chaired by former Board of Trustees Chair Mac Everett. 2008. The Football Feasibility Committee unanimously recommends the addition of football. The March to the End Zone pep rally was held by the 49ers student body.
My recommendation to the Board of Trustees is that you authorize UNC Charlotte to apply for entry into the football championship subdivision, that is Division 1AA of the NCAA, with the goal of playing our first full season of football competition in the fall of 2013.
All in favor of moving forward with the Chancellor's recommendation with the caveats and benchmarks and updated reporting that we've discussed, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion passes.
2009. DLR Group and Jenkins Pier Architects presents the initial renderings of the football stadium. The Board of Trustees unanimously approves the funding plan. 2010. The Board of Governors unanimously approves the funding plan. The legislature approves the capital project bill. Governor Bev Perdue signs the non-appropriated capital project bill.
And now we can firmly say, yes, the Charlotte 49ers will play football in 2013. It's a done deal.
The 49ers scheduled their inaugural home game versus Campbell for August 31st, 2013. 2011.
And with extreme pleasure, introduce the Charlotte 49ers head coach, Mr. Brad Lambert.
Over 3,000 fans celebrate the groundbreaking for the 49ers football stadium. The 49ers announced the naming of McCall Richardson Field for banking pioneer Hugh McCall and Carolina Panthers owner Jerry Richardson. 2012. The 49ers signed the first freshman class of 27 players.
Today we officially announce that we will accept the invitation and join Conference USA in all sports starting in 2013, with our first season of football commencing in the league in 2015.
Head coach Brad Lambert unveils the 49ers white helmet design. In a surprise announcement, Dale Halton, who purchased naming rights to the field house, and Chancellor Dubois named the Judy W. Rose Football Center for the current longtime athletic director. The 49ers' first team reports to campus. The first workout session for the 49ers on the practice fields takes place. The first practice is scheduled following approximately 3 weeks of conditioning workouts. The fall finale is hosted as the 49ers hold the last practice of the fall campaign. 2013. 2 12-foot tall statues commissioned by Irwin Belk and sculpted by John Hare are installed at opposite ends of the 49ers football stadium. The 49ers signed 20 student athletes in their second recruiting class. The 49ers' first spring game takes place in front of a crowd of nearly 14,000. The 49ers unveil complete home and away uniforms at the annual Great Gold Rush auction.
When we open fall competition against Campbell University on August 31st, we will play on McCall Richardson Field in Jerry Richardson Stadium.
The 49ers and IMG College partner with WCCB Charlotte to televise home football games. Brad Lambert participates in Conference USA Media Day. The 49ers begin fall practice. August 31st, 2013. The inaugural season kicks off.
This is a day for pictures. One of the more stunning optics occurred earlier this morning at 9:49 to be precise, as the team bus pulled up along Cameron Boulevard and the 49ers made their first ever team walk to Richardson Stadium. This is a big day for students here at UNC Charlotte, and they're filling the large student section here in Richardson Stadium as we speak. Many of them were out very early for a Saturday morning this morning for the first ever student tailgating here on campus. And our Jordan Harris was right there with them.
What's your motivation for being out here today?
We're making history. How can you not be out here?
So the tailgating area, what did you contribute?
I made a black bean and corn dip. So we'll see if they like it. I don't know.
Hey, you brought something.
Yeah.
So that's the first rule. You pass in my book. All right, Matul, you're a junior. Your student fees have paid for this moment. What does it mean to finally have UNC Charlotte football today?
You know, it's just the fact that ever since I've been at this campus, we've had an issue of having people stay on campus. And on a Saturday, to see so many students get together for one purpose, it really does feel good.
Awesome. And Mick, we have a full season to look forward to. You've been sweating like crazy because you're a grill master, and I'm not mad at that. Are you going to be doing this every single home game?
Every game. Whatever they throw me, I'll just put it on the grill and then give it back to them. They get happy, so.
Awesome.
Whatever.
And what organization are you with today?
We're in SIGAP, Sigma Phi Epsilon.
So, one more request. On a count of 3, give me your loudest, proudest, let's go 49ers. Throw it up for me. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go 49ers!
To be on campus on this game day is to experience sensory overload, but in a good way. There's so many great things to see, it's loud, and the smell of barbecue is filling the air. Let's go outside the stadium for some more tailgating, this time with UNC Charlotte's Jenny Matz.
Hey, I'm here with Joel Shelton. Good morning, Joel. How are you?
Doing great. Hope you are.
We are. We're really excited. So tell me how you're connected with the school, first of all.
Well, I'm class of 97.
All right.
Bachelor of Fine Arts with a graphic design degree. Excited to be here with some old alum that we got together with for this first inaugural game. There's only one first one,
That's
right?
So
that's
here
we are.
So how excited are you guys? Did you put a lot of time into your tailgate tent here?
I left that up to Adam. He's the one with the whole setup here, so we're just kind of along for the ride. He's local. He's a cheerleading coach, so we're kind of got an in with him, and we just let him do all the work. And he said, "You don't need to do anything." I don't know if he trusts me or not.
That's the best thing to hear.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'll just show up.
So do you guys plan on being here every home game? Is this going to be a tradition for you?
We're probably going to make it 2 or 3 this season,
Okay.
and we'll probably see about season tickets next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you think our chances are today?
I think we're going to win, of course.
Yeah. Of course we are.
Been undefeated. What's the point in losing one?
Let's continue that.
Let's keep it undefeated.
Good. Well, I don't want to keep you away from the festivities, but thanks for coming out today, and go Niners.
Absolutely. Go Niners.
The center of game day action here on campus is the UNC Charlotte Alumni Association tent. It's located along Cameron Boulevard, just adjacent to the Halton Wagner Tennis Complex. We're going to go there now, where Jeanette Sims is standing by with a special alum.
I'm here with Chris Barbie, who is a graduate of the College of Engineering and Engineering Technology degree in 2001. And Chris, I understand you had a little bit longer commute than some of us to get to the game today. Can you tell me a little about that?
Started last night around 11 o'clock. Left my house in Inverness, Florida, 534 miles to here. Got here in Charlotte around 7 o'clock this morning.
So have you had any sleep yet?
2 hours in the car while my wife drove.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that last part. So, now, why was it that you were leaving so late?
My oldest son, this is his senior year, and he's a football player, and can't miss that game.
And so what happened with the game?
42-13, they won.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So then why was it so important for you to get back here since you had that personal commitment down in Florida?
Because I've been waiting a long, long time for this. So I was not going to miss this game. That is for sure.
So now how much do you think you'll be able to make it up here for games?
We've slated probably around 4 games this year, but our seats will be filled when we're not here.
Well, you just told a bunch of people you might have seats available, and you know it's a sold out.
They're already spoken for.
Okay, that's important to know.
Already spoken for.
So, do you have any prediction for the game today?
49-0, just like the Chancellor said.
Well, I think that makes a lot of sense. That's great. Well, thank you so much for being with us. I hope you have a great time, and I think we can all say, go Niners.
Go Niners.
We thank you once again for being with us here for game day at UNC Charlotte. We're going to go back to the Alumni Association tent again, where Jeanette Sims is standing by with a couple very important guests.
Good morning. I'm here with Phil Dubois and Lisa Dubois, the Chancellor. I know you are excited that this day is finally here.
Well, this has been a family affair, both within our family and the university family for the last 7 years, so it's great to see it come to pass. And see all the students here, alumni, community members, everybody's really excited.
And Lisa, I know you've been very involved in the drumline work, and I heard them perform a little bit this morning, a little private recital for Jane Johnson. So, what have you been able to hear them yet this morning?
Oh, we hear them every morning from our window. We hear them practicing every morning, and they are phenomenal. They're all UNC Charlotte students. They're so excited to be here.
We loved living on campus till we had a drum line. They practice pretty close to our house.
Yeah, okay, well that is the downside, I'm sure. So now you've been out and about a lot today.
Yeah.
So you've had a chance to see a lot of different types of folks, alums, students. What surprised you when you've been out there?
Well, no surprises, but what's been most gratifying has been that the 3 things that we wanted to see happen here. We wanted to see a complete collegiate experience. We wanted to see our alumni engaged in the university, and we wanted to bring the community out. We've done all of that.
Yep.
And it'll only grow from here, and that's been the great thing, to see the way in which your plans actually come to pass.
So what are you looking forward to this season?
You know, frankly, I just want to get through it. I've already been accused of trash talking the Camels with my claim that we were going to win 49-0, but that was just for fun. We're really grateful to have them here and all the teams that have agreed to play us at home this year, and to bring Mike Minner, a Charlotte guy, back to Charlotte to play UNC Charlotte. That's a wonderful way to bring this to a full circle.
Right.
And we walk this campus every weekend, and it's deadly quiet at 9 o'clock in the morning, except for today. The students have been here since 7:30 this morning. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
If you can see a student before 8 o'clock, you've seen a rare species.
Right, I'm sure that's true. I am sure that's true. So what do we have to look forward to for homecoming? Do you all have any special plans for that?
Oh gosh, we haven't even looked that far ahead. We were trying to get through this day. It'll be another special day. We've got also the family weekend same time. So during this fall home season, so it'll be every weekend's going to be busy.
Well, and I know you're really proud as well about the academic side of our athletic program.
Oh, absolutely. And when I would say Cindy Wolf-Johnson and Lisa Hibbs and the academic advising staff do a fabulous job. Judy Rose and her staff have made amazing things happen out here. Keith Wassam and all the folks who are dealing with concessions. Even the folks from CATS who are running special bus lines up here.
Right.
I mean, it's all been great the way the community has wanted to make this successful. And I think today we've done that.
Well, thank you so much, both of you, for giving me a little bit of time this morning. And go Niners!
Go
Niners! Congratulations.
This day is a long day in coming. We started working on football about 7 years ago. From first determining whether we could afford the sport, trying to figure out what it would do for us as a leading institution in this community, what it would mean for our students in terms of giving them the complete collegiate experience, and what it would do for our alumni in strengthening their attachment to the university. We moved on from there and built a stadium, and we're getting ready now for that first game. So it's been a labor of love, but it's been labor, and we're glad to see it come to fruition today.
This day is a dream come true. I tried to get 3 chancellors to add football, and it was a hard struggle because we could never afford it, was what the answer was. And so today is a culmination of a long journey to get to where we are.
I know it's something we've anticipated for a long time, and just the fact that we know we've brought the right people together and that we've laid the right foundation to take the field together as a team that, we want to go out and represent this university in the right manner, and I know we got the right people to do that. So it's going to be fun just to reflect on all that's gone on to get us to this day and on that walk.
Everyone sees this as an important opportunity for the university to become the complete university, and so we've had just tons of support.
For people to be able to see this stadium being built, and we had the little webcam up where they could see almost every minute what was going on, and when you look at that through the evolution of how the stadium was being built, people were beginning to drive out to campus that hadn't been out here before just to see what the stadium was going to look like. And again, it brought people here that hadn't been here. So I think it's that in itself is just going to be, has been huge for us. And then when Mr. Richardson stepping forward to want to provide for us, the name of this was just unbelievable. That does not fall in your lap when you're fundraising, trust me. And he has been a true friend, and we already had the field being named for he and Mr. McCall. So just unbelievable support from folks that were already helping us, like Dale Halton and Ike Belt, to other folks that stepped up to the plate to be a part of what was important to this university and the athletic program.
The number one thing we've done is we've established how we want to play, and we've worked them extremely hard, and they understand that we've got to be a physically tough football team, and that's what we've said from day one. And our guys are really focused on each other. They're focused on their teammates, and they know that they're going to be able to push through, and they can count on the guy next to them. And I think that's the number one thing in football, is pushing through with a lot of toughness. I think our players, their excitement level is extremely high. They're just looking forward to playing a game against some other competition. They've been playing against each other for a long time, and they're just really, really excited. They're amped up to get started and play a game against some other competition and turn the scoreboard on for real.
I anticipate just one big celebration. We better win that ball game.
They'll watch that first coin toss, and then they'll watch the UNC Charlotte 49ers win by a 49-0 score.
felt has been an obvious support for the development of UNC Charlotte. His impact is seen in fitness, athletics, and his many gifts of public health.
And it was an honor to a small part.
From a city and a university that both are still definitely on the rise. We thank you once again for being with us today. We hope that you'll come visit either for a game or just to come to campus and see what's happening at this remarkable university. And until next time, we'll see you again right here inside UNC Charlotte.
Because our friendship has developed as a result of what started out as professional development. And just the fact that he thinks enough of me and of our program to do that is very important. And so I thank both you and Shelton from the bottom of my heart for that recognition.
This university is great not only in football, but 17 sporting events. And they are known to be great football.
Mr. Bell has a long history of support from the entire university, and one of his bright joys is that he's donated a bronze statue for each Charlotte Midnight athletic team. Mr. Bell continued that legacy of giving by donating the two life-size football statues at the Jerry Richards Stadium in honor of Director of Athletics, Judy Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, joining Chancellor Dubois, Director of Athletics, Judy Rose. Richardson Field is one of the university's strongest benefactors and breaking brands, Mr. Earl Bell. Football team and celebrating his 87th birthday today.